part of becoming a global journalist. And also, I think journalism itself, because it's evolving to something that's very different from the journalism that I joined many 20 some years ago. So to understand the movement of the world of journalism is also something that you need to keep a close eye on. So know the technology and know where journalism is heading, and be sure that you have your global affairs and the G20 information under your belt, and you should be okay.
All right. And the desire and all and the hard work and all of that. All right.
Definitely.
Another question, yes?
I heard that the only experience you had living abroad was when you were in elementary school, but your English is so perfect that the media calls you a master of English. What is your secret?
Yes. Tell us the secrets.
Studying hard. Well, I think also, even also with English, as with anything else, you have to combine your knowledge with a passion. I think that's really what allows something to go more long term. I always advise people that they have to keep in mind why they're studying English. You have to think of English not something that you have to get a grade on, but it's really a key to a wider world. I mean, I give people an example, if you only knew Korean, think of how many books you could read. But if you knew Korean and English, think of how many more books you could read. I mean, how many more worlds you could enter into. So if English is not a subject, if it's a subject, then as soon as your grade is done, then you're over it. But I think it's something that you really have to have a passion for. You have to feel the need for it. And if you have that need and if you have that passion, then you'll get it. I mean, you'll get it until you get it. I think there's no stopping a person who has that passion.
All right. That makes it clear for me. I get it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, final question. Reporter, 15, 18 years, one of the biggest, CNN, New York Times, and now you are spokesperson for the Korean government, shall we say. But the G20 will be over in November. What after that? And what kind of field do you think you'll change into, or will you stay on working with the government? Future plans?
I get asked that a lot. And a lot of people who really care about me ask that in a concerned way. What are you going to do after the G20?
Oh no, I can see that there are a lot of people who will want to hang on to you. That's my question from that point of view.
But for me, like after November 12, because it's November 11 and November 12 is the Seoul Summit. I tell people that for me, everything comes back on the table. That then it's then I can sort of take another assessment of where my life is heading. But I do want to use what knowledge that I have gained in these about 9 months until the G20 summit. 9 months is how many months you have a baby, out many times. Anyway, it takes that 9 months to have a baby. And so I think at the end of the summit, I will try to figure out what I've learned and how to best utilize it for what lies ahead of me. But beyond that, I don't know. It's quite exciting.
All right. Well, the G20 is right now on your table, and it's a good piece of thing to be on the table for Korea and for the rest of the world. Thank you for being with us today. A lot of information.
Oh, thank you.
And it's great to know about you too as well. Thank you. Well, you